Hold on. D-backs. I was a D-back for a while. But the difference. Look, Brett. The difference is I didn't play football. I was just like on a team. You know what I'm saying? I really couldn't catch. But I was on the team, like I could run,
right?
But just I didn't have hands, so then I was a D-back for a while, and they liked that. But still, like
you could have been running back. They could have handed you the rock.
Yeah, but when I played football, I was like 5'7", 125 when I graduated high school. It wasn't going to happen. So anyway, I went Bret Lockett, formerly of the Jets
and the Patriots.
Yep. So what did you think about the show? That's what everybody's going to ask you. What do you think about the outcome of the Super Bowl?
I did not expect the outcome. Watching the game, I mean, I thought it was anybody's game towards the last, 30 seconds. I thought it was the Seahawks. Right. And then, that big interception at the end of the game, I mean, that was probably the best play I think I've seen in a very long time.
So why'd you walk away from the game?
Why'd I walk away? I've been injured 3 years in a row, IR. Just got tired of the grind. Football's the only sport that doesn't have a guaranteed contract. You put in this long amount of time, effort, and you get released, and it's not really in your control. And I got tired of putting my life in other people's hands, and I decided to do something where I can build it for myself and be able to sustain it.
Speaking of injuries, there's a big movie coming out about head injuries. Have you heard about that?
I have not.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to say Forrest Whitaker. Anyway, there's a big movie coming out. I think it's a documentary, but someone with a big name has put it together about a lot of ex-athletes with head injuries. So and I know last year that was a big deal. What is your take on that, on injuries in the NFL, and how a lot of ex-athletes are now coming back and saying that it's just not, what it's all cracked up to be? I'm hurt, I'm not getting pension. What do you think about that?
Well, it really isn't. And what's actually funny is a lot of people who don't play or have, family that play in the NFL say they never let their kids play in the NFL. And I think it's just kind of this cycle that's been going on to where we're getting, these young African-American kids from, poorer areas, and that's their only way to make it out and make money. So they have no option. But a lot of people who come from a middle class or high class background, they're like, I'll never let my kids play football. So it's kind of crazy to see and listen to what they have to say. And it is true. I mean, there's a lot of people that I play with. There's a lot of people prior to that are going back now with these huge issues. And I'm really interested to see with people my age when they get 45, 50, what it's going to be. Yes, the NFL is taking a lot of precautions to fight against concussions, but at the same time, a lot of that is money. A lot of this playing out those lawsuits, and they don't want to do that. But fortunately, there are people who are working on this. And I'm also one of those people who have now started working with a company called Carmen, who has different software and technologies to now be able to monitor your brain activity.
I've heard about that. I saw about Carmen in I think it was a documentary on concussions and head injuries, and they were talking about how the software, the system, basically. I'm trying to remember if they scan beforehand or they take regular brains and then they show NFL players, football players after they're done, right? And compare it. Is this the same thing?
Well, this is completely different. Okay. This is actually an aerospace engineering company. They actually did the Red Bull launch Stratosphere project. Remember when they launched the guy in the outer space with Red Bull? So they did that project, but now they're developing a whole new company. It's primarily space-based, but the brain the brain technology that they plan on putting in the suits can also be contributed to football and hockey and things of that nature.
Okay.
So I'm very eager to really help build this company
and work with them. Yeah. So will you allow your sons to play football? I mean, it's in the family. Your brothers playing for the Redskins.
Would I allow them to play? Absolutely, because if that's what they want to do, I'm never going to tell them no. But I will also tell them about the pros and the cons about it. Okay, and then I'm also going to give them other options. Okay. Because at the end of the day, it's how you want to live your life.
It's true. It's true. You throw them a ball, but you also throw them crayons.
Exactly. Exactly.
So I guess my big question before I let you go here is, outside of playing football and things like that, what brings you out to the MovieGuide Awards? Is it are you getting into acting now? Are you just coming to support? What brings you on this red carpet?
Well, I'm always coming to support. You know, anything that has to do with faith and freedom, I'm always there to support. Not as of yet. I don't know if I'm going to dive back into acting because I did dabble in some stuff. I was on Hit the Floor, VH1's Hit the Floor, the first season.
Yeah, I was on there Monday.
Were you?
Yeah, I really was.